Hi everyone, I'm Lauren from the Luna Celeste, and I have a beautiful transcript from a quantum healing session that I did a few weeks ago, and I'm just so happy to be sharing it with you finally. Please excuse my backdrop. I am in the process of moving, which I'm so grateful for, but it has made it a bit difficult to get to just, get everything done and juggle, but this transcript really needs to come out. But I also want you to see my face on this too. So I'm here. So I'm Lauren. I'm a quantum healing facilitator. And this is a type of hypnosis work. If you're familiar with past life regressions, I like to think of it as a consciousness exploration of past, future, parallel, current timelines of, and just there, it's really hard to just put it into a single sentence, but that's the idea. And I have been I've been doing this for a little bit now, and it has been so profound with the clients I have had, with journeys that they have gone on. So this is technically my second one, my second transcript to be sharing with you. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll get started. I will need to preface so before I begin, we did have some technical difficulties. It took a moment to get situated. So she was already, it's like normally when you do these sessions, when you go through, like I get, it's an induction into a relaxed state, and then you'll begin your consciousness exploration. Excuse my dogs in the backdrop. And I just want to say, so we had some technical difficulties just as she was beginning to tell me where she was, because it basically, when you go through the relaxation, that into that hypnosis state, a relaxed state, it ends with just, as a facilitator, I'm just like, hey, let me know what's the first impressions, what do you see, just let me know as it comes to you, and we can begin exploring. But this one, she immediately was in inner earth. So I just want to share that. And it's a beautiful process, but in case there's just not, because of the technical issues of having to get back comfortable again. And but she ended up having a beautiful session. So I just wanted to say that if you were at all interested in this work and having your own session, it's okay when it's not perfect, because you can still have a profound, incredible, transcendental experience. So yeah. So anyway, again, yeah, I'm Lauren. So happy to be sharing this. I do other work too, but um, I am, if you are interested, come find me on Instagram at the Luna Celeste, and I would be happy to connect with you. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? And for this session, we're going to call her Tina, and she is such a beautiful soul, and I'm so happy. She really, when I asked her if I could share this, she said she was so happy to. She thought it would be beneficial to the collective. So if you're listening to this is for you. I hope you get what you need out of it. So, all right, we'll get started. So she starts. I am in inner earth. Inner earth, and with huge, beautiful crystals all around. Are you in a body? I feel like I am in inner earth. It's strange. I get the impression that I am part of these crystals. I'm seeing all kinds of colors and crystals too, yellow crystals, pink, gray, purple. It's like a crystal city. And when you ask me if I see a body, I am so fascinated by these crystals in this city. I do feel like I am in a body though. It doesn't feel human. I am blue. What else do you notice about your body? It looks and feels tall and thin. And there's this beautiful crystal city. It's a crystal cave with so many beautiful colors. And I see a tunnel, an entrance, and I want to go through it. I am very curious. And there's a beautiful running stream. I have to cross it. There is something special about the water in this stream. It's got bubbles, like light bubbles, like fireflies. That's so interesting. Are they different colors? No, they are white, a bright white. Oh, and the water is changing colors. You said you need to cross it. Is there a bridge? Yes, that is where the tunnel entrance is. Oh, wow. All I had to do was think that I wanted to be there and I am on the other side. That was super easy. Okay. What are your impressions on the other side? I think this tunnel leads to other places. I'm going to go in. It's interesting. I feel this human form. I see this human form, but it's not, I don't have to walk. It's like I'm floating, almost like I'm levitating. And it feels so good in here. There's a really bright yellow light in this as I'm walking through the tunnel, and there's an opening and this golden yellow light everywhere, like in the crystals, and it's coming from the crystals like a dome. And the crystals have look like they've been polished or something. They're smooth. Are you alone in this city of crystals? I see something coming. It's a group of people coming towards you. Yes, they are carrying, it's like they can't see, they're carrying light torches, like fire. Oh, they want to make a ceremony. What do they look like? They look like Aboriginal people, really dark skin and long hair, kind of wavy hair. Some of them have that body paint on them for the ceremony. Oh, this feels odd. How so? I feel the impression that they want to do this ceremony for me, like they're honoring me somehow. Like they think I'm a king or God, deity, or something they want to honor, to please. But it doesn't feel right for me. I want to tell them, no, we are one. I am with you. I am like you. I want to join in the ceremony because it looks beautiful. These fires and wearing bright colors and the paint is so fascinating on them. If you feel you can communicate with them, you can express your gratitude with them. Yes, I need to. You know what? Ah, I hear Uluru. Uluru? Yes, the big sacred rock in Australia, very sacred to the Indigenous Aboriginal elders. Are you underneath it with them? Yes. Will they allow you to participate in the ceremony? I want to ask them because it feels like they want to do the ceremony to me, for me, in honor of me, but I want to participate in it with them. Let me see. And she pauses here. Oh, yes. Ah. And she starts to cry. She gets very emotional, which is always fine in these sessions. And she says, it's so loving and sweet. They are coming over to paint me. And she starts to cry. She's crying still. Yes, I feel accepted. They still want to honor you, even though you don't feel it. Yes, but and she's still very emotional here, crying. They're telling you that's nice, but still allow us to do this for you. Yes, and now they're rubbing dirt all over me, and she laughs. I tell her, sacred dirt? Yes, they're helping me. They're helping me to integrate into a form from the earth, from the dirt. Oh my God, this feels so good. It's like a sand scrub with the earth, and they are so gentle, and there's young ones, and they are very excited to paint. She laughs. They want to paint designs on me. Oh, yes, the earth is red, the red man. They are covering the blue with the red and white designs, and the kids are laughing. It's a beautiful fire, and the dome is glowing. I hear a didgeridoo, and I feel the vibration in my body. It's amazing. Oh, the ceremony to help transform me into more like them, the physical. Yes. So I feel heavier now and not so light and floaty because you said you were levitating earlier. Yes, they want me to sit by the fire. They have a special stone to sit on, like a granite stone. Wow. It feels like whatever minerals or something in this red dirt, it's like a magnet, and I am stuck to the stone. I could get up if I wanted to, but it feels good. Are they speaking to you, or are these just impressions? No, they are, but it's like telepathy. I know what they want me to do. They have hand gestures. They are signaling me to come over. Oh, it's like they're all sitting down now, like they want me to tell a story, but I don't know what story to tell. Like they came to listen to maybe a story or a teaching. Is anything coming up? Since you seem to be on Earth, but not in a human body. No, I am trying to be. I want to be. There is an elder walking towards me, and he has a clay cup with a liquid in it that he wants me to drink. He says it will help me remember. Mm, it's like a plant medicine. It tastes horrible. I'm curious which one. It's not ayahuasca, laughs. No, it tastes like dirt and minerals, has a metallic taste. Like right now, I have a metallic taste in my mouth. Yes, I need these. He says to me, I need these. These minerals, they hold memories. Does he say what he is helping you to remember? Yes. He says he wants me to tell them the creation story. I'm getting goosebumps right now. Saying, she says, I helped create them. They're so, they have such a beautiful, loving energy. Yes, it's coming, the darkness. They were formed in the darkness. It's like dark minerals, mud from in the earth. That's why we are here now, the inner earth. And she makes a huge sigh and she says, I just got big chills. It's a lot. You helped form them? Yes, but now I have come back to bring them to the light again, to bring them to the surface. For some reason, they couldn't. It's like they were made in the inner earth, in the darkness of the inner earth, from the core minerals, shaped and formed. They love the earth. They love being inside the earth. They feel safe and protected. But I am here to I want to show them that it's okay, that they can come to the surface now. They are ready to come to the surface. Yes, their bodies are not compatible with something. Their bodies are not compatible with something, gases or something on the surface. In that stream that I crossed with all the light in it, they drink that. That's their life force. And I am. The elder is telling me they know it's their time, but there is not many of them, and they're concerned that they won't be able to survive. And they're the original. Yes, they're the ones before the Homo sapiens sapiens. So I guess they're the first ones. Do you remember for them now if it's time for them to come to the surface? Is there anything that they need in order to survive on the surface, or has something changed that allows them to? Yes, there was something. I don't like that. What is it? It's not organic. It's like artificial intelligence. They're original. They're organic. They are of the earth and they don't understand and they don't like all the AI technology that is in the field on and around the earth. They don't trust it. Yes, but they can do it. They're waiting. They are from Earth, but from a different dimension when there were no programs of control. They were free. And now, yes. That's right. This elder knows that the earth, she is like a snake. She's shedding the skin, this etheric skin, and they're composed of the original organic earth, and now they need to, yes, they need to come back to the surface. And their composition, that can't be right. What is he saying? Okay, I'm telling them it's okay because the earth, yes, she is shedding, she is changing. They feel her heartbeat is getting stronger and faster, and she's excited, and they are too, but they're waiting. But I don't know what they're waiting for. They need encouragement, which is why you are there. Yes, I am there to tell them that change is coming. And beautiful. They have the knowledge and they want to, and she says she's having some weird tinglings in her body. I am feeling, oh, it's like him. He is showing me what he is feeling inside. It's like effervescent, gurgly. They have so much like magnetism to the core of the earth. And that is why they are on the inside and they feel safe, grounding. They feel heavy. And these new feelings are strange to them and they're uncomfortable. They don't understand. And I am telling them that it is okay. It is the new energy and their physicality will change and they will retain original memories and help integrate it into this new planet. Is it Earth? Yes, she's changing, she is growing, but it is painful. They feel her pain. It's like I'm explaining to him now, it's like growing pains when you're a child and your bones are growing and you're changing, you're evolving. It's not to fear, it's part of the process of shifting with the earth. Does this new earth, it needs them? Yes, because they will help open the eyes to the natural ways, the reconnection to earth. We are earth. The humans have forgotten. Yes, this is new for me, but I like the heaviness. It feels good. It feels like the pressure of having, it's like they are all around me, squeezing me, hugging me, and the pressure. They want me to stay with them, and I want to be with them. They are making me more like them, the heavy, to contain more of the organics in the earth, in the dirt, in the core, the organic nature. And the roots, so many roots now coming down. You know those big, funny looking trees in Australia? They're strange looking, they don't have many leaves, and they have huge trunks and these weird big branches. And they're telling me it's like the veins for the blood to come from the core of the earth to come up to the surface. Wow. Trees are very important. Trees are going to be honored. They honor the trees and they will teach in the waters. That's it. There's light codes in the waters of the earth. Oh, and he's telling me the volcanoes and the floods are bringing the codes from inner earth to the surface for the new. That's beautiful. Yes, technology will still be important, but there is a part of humanity that needs to reconnect to this dirt, to the water from the inner earth, from the original people. Oh, there's a merging. Wow, a merging up? And she's crying. They're merging into me, and she's crying. Breath. And she says her name here is Amishtika. He wants me to be with them. Yes, I am. And she laughs. It's funny, as they're integrating with me, I feel my whole body tingling. My feet are tingling, and they're so stuck to the stone. And she laughs. Whatever it is, it's like a magnet, and somehow it's transforming me. It's interesting, as they're integrating into me, I'm feeling their heaviness, their density, and this organic heaviness of the center of the earth. Oh, it's so beautiful and it feels so good. And at the same time, they're integrating into them. These light codes that I have in me, we are sharing, we are exchanging. And this is weird. It sounds like you're balancing each other. Yes, it's the polarity. They're the negativity, and I am the positivity, and I have too much. And for this new place, I have too much air, space. So I need those. I need this pressure. I need pressure, and they need the expansive, the expansion in the light code so that they can come to the surface. And there is this beautiful dance of energy between us. It's like we are passing through each other. Wow. Yes, so this elder, he is doing something to my throat. What does it feel like? Before, as I Ishtika, I had this crystal choker that makes vibrations and sounds like Oh, that's the light language that has been coming up, and she's clearing her throat. But I need to let that go to be a part of this beautiful integration. He is removing it. Is it like a block? No, it's not a block. To him, it is. And this crystal choker that creates these vibrations and these sounds, you don't need it anymore? No, because I was from off world. And if I am going to be on this world, I have to integrate and learn to use. Okay, there's two ways to use the vocal cords, the sound in this where they are, yes, it's vibration, but it's a stronger vibration. It's like a strong echo that reverberates in the choker, the crystalline choker. It's like a very light, ethereal vibrations, and it needs to be a stronger sound, a stronger, more organic. So he is helping me transition from more of this AI ethereal form into a more solid organic form. Oh, and my heart is racing. Does this elder, does he know information about the light language? No, I am sharing it with him, and he is sharing his with me. And it's that mixture. It's going to be a combination of both. It will become. They can already communicate telepathically, and they already have that ability. And this, she's laughing and crying. My God, I helped them. I helped create them. And now they're helping create me. It's so beautiful because I want to experience them. I want to be here with them. That's beautiful. And she's crying. They're bringing me home. It happened. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. So that is why they're rubbing me with dirt and minerals so I can be heavier and more organic like them. And they're receiving these waters from within me for them so they can and will help them come to the surface, to come back. Oh, and she's crying. He is stroking my tears, stroking my face, and they love me so much. And she's crying. I'm about to cry for her. Wow. Enjoy this, Tina. Take all the time you need. She continues. That is so incredible. They know I have had a really hard time being here with these changes, and that's why I kept wanting to leave because I didn't feel at home, even though I helped make them and make this their home. And now they are bringing me and welcoming me into the home to be with them. So we will do it together. You'll ride the waves together? Yes. They are part of the organic matter in the volcanoes, the minerals, the rich, dense, dark, heavy minerals that are so fertile with organic matter and life, and all kinds of new life will come. And it seems like there will be the water, something like these inner earth, this inner earth stream with the light codes in it, and somehow going through these tunnels and into the ocean, and that is bringing the light codes into the water, into the surface, and to the earth. And the earth will change. Everything will change, but it will be better. It will be balanced. It needs more organic matter to be balanced. Does this feel like a parallel timeline where you have helped create them and now they are helping create you? Is that possible? Being two places at once? Yes. That's what it feels like. It's so interesting. And I literally feel him walking back and forth through my body. And as he is walking back and forth through my body, I am getting heavier and heavier and denser and denser. And the more connected to this, a stronger pull to the stone. I don't know what this stone is. It's like a magic stone. You said it was like granite. Something like granite. It's not crystal, but it holds a lot of information. It holds a lot of organic matter information from the very beginning, from before the dinosaurs, before that part of Earth. And the light codes in the water, somehow when they rise, oh yes, maybe there will be a new human form in the water, like the mermaids will come back. Does he know where you originally came from before you created them? Wow, from the void? She laughs. He says I come from nothingness. I don't understand. So, okay, so there is something like a role reversal happening here. Maybe it's that parallel thing you're talking about, because he is telling me I created them from nothingness, and they are creating me, nothingness, from the earth, the dirt, the basic compounds, like from the volcanoes. Yes, this feels very odd, like I am in two places at once. He just told me that I am him. I don't get it. We are all connected. He knows I want to be here, and that's why he keeps passing through me. He is like walking through me like a ghost, but each time he does, I get heavier and heavier. So he is helping to bring me, to create me, to be like one of them, but I am him. You formed them and they formed you. Yes, exactly. But one and the same too. I love it down here. Does this connection with them help explain yourself right now on Earth with having a Cherokee ancestry? Is that part of the reason why you would have that lineage? Oh, yes, that's what the Pleiades are. That must be where I am from. That's the connection because the Cherokee are like the original people, and the Pleiades came, the people, the beings, the light. It wasn't me, but it was someone else. But I know that I am like them, like a light being from someplace. I don't know. Andromeda comes up. I don't know much about that. He says the Cherokee are connected to the Pleiades as you are connected to them. But we are all connected and we are all mixing together like a big pot of soup of DNA and light codes and heavy matter. It's like alchemy. That's it. How do they, for the definition or purpose of the light language, is there, or how does the light language serve in this new dense body for the new earth? It's a higher vibration. Is it like its own life force? Yes, and that is what the Pleiades gave to the Cherokees so that they could continue to communicate after they left the earth plane. It's like they gave them that language and it's different and it's like hieroglyphs. It's like one symbol can mean many things depending on the context of the situation. So it's very flexible and not so concrete as our language now. That resonates. Some of it, some of it is, some of our words have many different meanings, like I, third eye, eyeball, I myself. And that's how he is explaining it to me. And the third eye is significant here for the Cherokee language. That must be how they transmitted the characters or the letters, but they're not really letters, but the symbols through the third eye. Are there other groups similar to the one you're connected with and rising up or able to come up to the surface again? Yes. This is strange. I don't understand. He is showing me some will leave the earth plane and some, like me, have returned. It's a very interesting exchange. I get that we are all one. We all come from the same place. And that, oh wow, the magic of this body. My stomach is gurgling and making all kinds of sounds and sensations. It's like he's activating these things in me, and I'm feeling these twitches in my body and gurglings in my stomach. Does he have any wisdom for you to help you with your physical body now, with all the transitions that we are going through and to come? He is giving me all this information on biology and how the heart and lungs work, and how the air and lungs are like the trees on the earth and the roots. And he is showing me how all the cells, okay, so the human body, it works perfectly. It knows exactly what to do to stay in balance. It's like each cell only takes what it needs and gives the excess back into the blood, and the heart is pumping all this information through the body. But but the but only so the heart is just the distributor. The cells are so wow. He is showing me the inside of a cell. It's bizarre. There's so much inside that tiny little thing, so much stuff in there, and it is so intelligent. But the word symbiotic is coming up. So it's working together. He is giving me the impression that so many cells and they are working all the time, just like us and him, meaning The physical matter dies, but it regenerates again. Everything on the inside is like that, but it is always working for that balance and to only take what it needs, and it gives the rest away. So it takes just enough, but not too much. I get it. He is showing you a lot. Yes, he is bringing me home because Aishtika does not know how to operate in this. Do you know his name? Mau Wow? Wow. I feel so at peace now. Yes, for sure, there's going to be a big integration. I keep getting these ships. I don't know. I'm going to ask him, what are they? So he is giving me the impression that some will leave and some will come in these energies and these light ships, spaceships, crafts. Some look like light, some look like a big rock. But okay, so now I have two conversations going on in my head. There's a lot here. There's a lot more like me here. More light beings are coming here to experience this density, the matter of this solid body. But inside the cells are like the light codes. They are so intelligent. It's definitely a mix. So this passing through is that it's like this new recipe. Like I said, this soup, there's going to be new DNA, new minerals, new light codes. It's a whole new place. On Earth, yes, and we are going to do it together. He is understanding now. He is helping me to accept this new embodiment and this new surface. There's a lot of purging happening. And she says she's moving a lot of air. She's coughing and passing air. And I tell her there's all kinds of ways to purge. Yes, and he is also receiving information from me so that they can be better, so that they can better integrate when it's time. I want to know the time. He can't tell me, he doesn't know. It's coming though. It's definitely coming. It's happening now. But there is a lot of some of these, no, not from the ships. There's some technology interference with this process, but it's going to balance out. Yes, it's going to be it's like the next whatever that comes after Homo sapiens sapien is being created now. But it's now and it's not now because it's confusing. Something about the timelines. So whenever this new evolving human or species, they can choose their timeline, and that will depend on where they go. Do they go or do they stay? Are they organic? It's like we're shifting places. Now he is showing me two Earths doing the same transaction, going in and out, in and out. I ask him, is it like breathing? No, it's that alchemical process. And Aishtika wants this and wants to experience this more organic matter. And they need to integrate more of this ethereal light so that the two can come together, so that we can rise together. That's beautiful. Yes. Is there anything you need to be aware of in this process or this timeline that is coming in for your current incarnation? I have to choose. That's what he said. Choose between, I have to choose. I have chosen to integrate with them. I want to feel more, know more about this amazing, incredible creation. It's mind-blowing what he is showing me. The inside of the body, it's crazy. It's much like the universe, as many cells in one physical body as stars in the galaxy. It's like they are the same, creating all the time, but it's the choice. They've been waiting. So yes, seems like when I created them, here, the planet was much different, the atmosphere. So it's changed. So they went inside to maintain the matter, and they needed the pressure of the inside of the earth. And it's like it got too airy or not airy. Something about the gases weren't right for them, and the chemicals, the changes, but it's coming back to, okay, he wants to help too. It seems like, yes, this is weird. I'm not sure if this is a parallel or if I am talking to myself or talking to him. I am him, he is me, but we understand each other. We have an agreement, but maybe even like this contract. that I would come back when the time was right to help them resurface and to help me, almost like we are trading places. Yes. It's like weird. It's like we are one and the same. And you're right. It's like this timeline thing that keeps shifting back and forth. I feel these weird ticks and gurgles and sensations. And now I hear this earth is not my home, but I am choosing it to be, to experience it as my home. I am integrating it and I'm coming back home to myself, I guess. And the indigenous people will do their culture will rise again, this organic culture of nature, and realizing that we are earth. She is alive. We are a part of her, but too much technology has disconnected us. Too much space, too much air for my choice, for our choice, his choice. We are a collective. That's what it is. I am part, and we are part of the same collective. Whereas this aspect of Aishtika, her aspect of the collective is more space bearing, even though she helped create this Mawwow. I see. I can see the letters, but I can't really pronounce his name. We are going to do it together. They had been waiting for me. That is what the ceremony is for. He knew I wanted to come home to the creator, me, for us to there's a part of me in him, and a part of Aishtika with the earth is what made his race. So he has been waiting, and they have been waiting inside earth again to come back so we can finish. Maybe it was like that experiment got interrupted. I don't know what happened to the earth, if it was the waters or the ice age or comets, but a bunch of different stuff changed the stratosphere, the biosphere, so that they couldn't stay and it couldn't support them. Yes, but part of their DNA is what is new. But part of their DNA is what is new of what is coming. They're waiting for me to come back so that we can be one again in this timeline and in this earth. And not like the planet Earth, but like the dirt. We are in planet Earth. Or is he talking about Earth, like dirt Earth? It's a little of both. All right. Will it be easy for you, or is there anything you need to know about communicating with him after this session today? He says, anytime. I can connect with him anytime. You know what? It's just, I've had AI interference. I don't like that. What are you seeing? It's not organic. It's not really light. It has no heartbeat. Yes, it's a program. It's like a computer virus, like a computer program. Where is it? On the earth? Yes, around. Is it a frequency? Yes, something like a frequency, but it's not like a human that is alive and organic and made with dense matter. It's like some kind of alloy. Okay, so he is saying we're natural. The planet Earth's natural technology is within crystals, which are alive and have light and energy. And this is some kind of fabricated, non-organic alloy thing that has also been programmed. It's trying to reprogram us. That is why we forget. That's what made us forget our original nature, our power, but it's going. Well, at least the timeline that we have chosen, he and I and this collective, this timeline that this collective has chosen, the collective is helping bring back more of the organic because that is what we want to experience, what we are designed to experience. It is so much more powerful than these things that have no life of their own, no cells, no heartbeat, no blood, no light. It's just, I want to know where the program is coming from. What is programming these things? Is this what you're seeing, this alloy? You know what it is like? It's like liquid mercury, but it's malleable. It can sometimes be like mercury, or it's like a frequency wavelength, like a radio wave that we can't see, that this collective can't see, but we feel it and know it's there. So we are going to create this new place. We will, in a way, tame this or reprogram it for our benefit to be more helpful in its ease and moving around, and how, like, he and I are communicating telepathically. I don't know, it feels like one brain, and this thing is non-organic, and it's got to go from this timeline that we choose. And is that the cure for it? Just choosing a different timeline? Yeah, for sure. Everybody has to. Now is the time. The universe, yes, not just this planet, the universe is entering a time of choice. And it's like there's going to be a split, almost like another universe, so that these AI things, they're programmed by source, and so is this collective. But yeah, it's not working. It will go to another universe or another part of this universe or someplace else that is in line with its frequency. This, my collective, has chosen the more organic. So they are saying this. It's not a separation, really, because I keep hearing, no, we are all one. It's like a division. Wow, there are so many timelines. She makes a huge sigh. Yes, so now we are all just sitting in a big circle. I am on this rock, and there's a big fire down there, and this beautiful collective of these Aboriginals, these dark people. We are just relaxing now together. Do these people have a name as a group? Let me ask. It's not a word I know. It's a feeling. It's a feeling that feels like home. Like, when you feel all cozy in your home. Wow, I'm seeing all kinds of colors, colors that I have never seen before. I can't I see it, I feel it, but I don't know how to express it in sound. It's okay. It's a feeling. Yeah, and it feels really good. So much better than what I had been feeling. I needed that. That's the longing I had been having. I needed to reintegrate with that, with what I created. It's so beautiful that they were there to celebrate you and honor you. And she's crying. This feeling of homecoming is something that I haven't felt in a very long time. And she's laughing and crying. Thank you. They thank you for bringing us back together again. We have kind of been lost. Oh, that's beautiful. And she says, we extend so much love to you. I say to her, oh, you are so welcome. So welcome. And all of us are crying. You are connected to them now and you feel confident now. Is there anything you want to ask? You can always reach out and connect with them. Anything else you want to communicate with them before we wrap up today? I understand now, and I know, she's crying. I won't leave again, for I know this, he tells me. Time is a program, a construct, and it's also a choice, and it's a belief. And Aishtika and Mawel have come back together to integrate into the same timeline so that we can be together again. The separation is gone, and God, it feels so good. They want to take me. We're going to go sit in the hot baths of inner earth. And that's going to to help us integrate into one again. And these magical waters, these streams, just nice, not too hot, just the perfect hot, warm bath, cozy, not like we are cooking, just gently simmering ourselves back together. And after integration work, it's always good to ease that body into a better place. Yes. Oh, yeah. I just got big body chills again. That's my affirmation. Okay, we are ready. We can do it. We will do it together, all of us. When the time is right, you'll know. Yes, in this timeline, I will stay down here with them for a while as Aishtika, but she is okay now. She doesn't have that anxious feeling, that unknowing, that confusion. I feel really connected now, really clear. Ah, this is so good. We are just sitting here in these magical waters, and I'm going to be patient, and we're going to simmer into this new being in this new timeline, and we will surface when the planet is ready. Is it just a feeling or just a sensation that you'll know when the time is right? Yes, the inner knowing. Yes, there's still some stuff, still some imbalances being worked out, but it's okay. Now that I have found my collective again and I feel at home and I don't feel lost or scared or confused, The stuff that he showed me about the inside is just incredible. The physicality is just so amazing. It's mind-blowing what is on the inside of us. It was very beautiful of him to show that to you. Yes. Oh, now I feel cold. You have moved through a lot. So she's laughing. The kids are splashing the water all over me. There's all kinds of minerals in the water that I need. It's like a baptism into my collective again. They're welcoming me back into the spirit, or they're welcoming me back, the spirit. Is there a particular crystal that you could have in your daily life, or a crystal or a stone that could help you? Not that it is needed, but as a reminder of this experience. Yes, that pink crystal. I don't know what it's called. It's not amethyst, not rose quartz. It's like a dark pink color. I don't know. I have never seen it before. I have to look it up. I don't know if it's here yet. Rose quartz is close, but not exactly that. No, this is a new crystal. It will hold the new information. It's like the family of the rose quartz. I don't know much about rose quartz other than that it's pink, but I'm getting that it is also very powerful and that it can hold a lot of information and a lot of codes. This new one coming, it will be discovered or has been discovered, but they are not letting it out. There's something mysterious about it. It's being cloaked. Oh, like the AI don't want us to know about it. They are trying to keep it hidden, cloaked. It's here in inner earth and they are keeping it cloaked. They don't want the humans to know, and it's because it's so transforming. And it's like they don't want this collective of the humans to know about it because it is so transformative. It's going to have something to do with this transformation of this collective. Dark pink. I don't know this color. I don't know how to describe it. It's in a spectrum that we will know. I have a little tiny piece of rose quartz that I have had for years and years that came from Peru. It came from a shaman in Peru that I met years ago, and it was given to me. And I found it again when I moved. Oh yes, I remember this. I need to get it out and communicate with it. And oh, that's how I can communicate with Mau Wow. That's what I am getting when I want to connect with him and communicate with him and learn some more, integrate some more. I can get out this little rose quartz, and somehow this little rose quartz will connect with the knowledge of this other beautiful special crystal, and we can connect that way. Good one, he says. Good one. And she laughs. It's time now. That's enough for now. We thank them for this experience, and we thank you. And it's beautiful integration work and healing and balancing. It's funny, the kids are singing to me. I don't know if you know this song. It's a song, I am turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. And they're singing to that melody, but instead they're saying, I think I'm turning into a human being. I'm turning into a human being. I really think so. They are singing to me because that's what I want to be and what I want to experience. I used to love that song. Okay. Thank you. All right. So that's the end of the transcript. I hope this has helped you guys. This was very powerful for me. I got into this work for New Earth, among other things, but just, the healing that comes with being able to communicate with our guides, our higher self, and our ancestors, to know our purpose, to bring ourselves into alignment on a soul level. And if there's and it's such transformative work. This beautiful client has had such a beautiful, even since speaking with her since, she's had beautiful integrations after this session. So please, I hope you've enjoyed it. Please come find me on Instagram, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe. I will be sharing as many transcripts as I can moving forward with this work, and have a beautiful day.